How's it going, mates? This is Mrjacharles, and we're back with Clannad, visual novel, Miyazawa route. I think that's how you say her name, but I'm not really good with names. Question though, what do you guys think of Miyazawa's theme tune? I mean, it's playing now. Maybe it's a bit quiet for you guys. I'll let you guys have a little listen. That's all you're gonna get. Anyway, I don't know what I think of it, because it's nice and calm and it sounds like a character, but it's not exactly something that I'd listen to in my free time, even if I was chill. I don't know, I just was wondering what you guys thought. Alright, but previously, we were asked to listen up. So now we're going to see what Tomoya has to say. Listen up. No matter what you do, don't ever become that kind of... Yeah, we're talking about Sunahara here. Don't become a Sunahara because, you know, that'll literally make you extinct. That'll literally remove any chances of survival for you. Huh? Just nod. Okay. Oh, was that it? Alright, I haven't been down this road in a while. This is like my episode 1 picture. Takes me back. Our walk home is dyed red by the setting sun. Wait, is you near us? Is he following us home? I didn't even know Sunahara and I lived near each other. I thought he lived in the city and I was in like a more, you know, further. I don't even know where we are. I don't know, right. I suppose we could be following Sunahara home or some shit. It just seems a bit strange being here, considering we're never here when we're walking to and fro from school. You is following right after Sunahara. And behind him, Miyazawa and I are walking side by side watching The Boys. It's a really good, you know, Amazon Prime series. It's quite an odd arrangement we are walking in. From here, they look like siblings. Well, maybe it's the brother that Sunahara always wanted. Those two? Yes. Such a tragedy. You think so? With a big brother like that, totally. But I don't think you could think of it that way. Or else he wouldn't be following behind Sunahara-san like that. I guess. Maybe this is the point where Tomoya is the only one that thinks Sunahara is a bit weird. You really think so? Yes. Miyazawa breaks into a smile as she gazes at them. They really are just like siblings. The gentle light in her eyes, that I can't see because they're closed, gives me the impression she's feeling nostalgic over something. Oh, are we going to be discovering a bit more about her past at some point in her playthrough? You! Ah! Hearing the voice, Sunahara's feet come to a halt. At the same time, Yu stops too. In fact, he's taking a step back. What, is there a fucking bear on the road or something? As we walk up next to them, we realise a woman is standing before us. Okay, doesn't sound so bad. You, why didn't you go to school? What are you doing here? She must be his mother. Oh, okay, the boy, oh yeah. The boy's absence from school must have gotten back to her. Is she your mother? Yes. He nods, still hiding behind Sunahara. I got a phone call from school. Just what on earth have you been doing? Well, what did you people make my son do? We? Her focus switches away from you onto us. Oh dear. The woman narrows her eyes. I guess we're going to be executed and taken to jail for this. In that order, I guess. Die, then jail. Alright. She's scanning all over our uniform before stopping at Sunahara's head. Do you not like blondes or something? Dyeing your hair like... Dyeing? You is a good kid. He should not hang around people like you. Sorry, dyeing? I thought it was a natural blonde. I suppose it makes sense though, because the sister's not blonde, is she? Huh. He has never been late to class before, and now he's skipping school. I don't know what you people have taught him, but please don't ever come near him again. We didn't do anything. Is that actually... I can't really tell. I mean, it could be, I guess. How am I meant to tell? How is she meant to tell? If anything happens again, I'll go straight to the authorities at your school. Bombarded with the mother's accusations, Sunahara can only stand in silence. You are different from your sister. You have to go to school properly, study, and become a decent person. Okay, does he have a delinquent sister or something? The way she puts it clearly indicates that none of us here are decent people to her. Yeah, because all we're doing is walking home. I mean, I get Tomoya and Sunahara, but, I mean, look at Miyazawa. She seems nice enough. Or is grey hair weird? Alright, whatever. That's certainly not something pleasant to hear. We're going home. Come here, hurry. She grabs Yu's hand and forcibly pulls him away. Well, that's nice of you to do. Excuse me, Miyazawa says as she takes a step forward. What is it? Yu-kun is a very good boy. Huh? She fucking like loses her lung or something as she hears that. At first, he came to my place because he was worried about his sister. Yes, it's the fact that he didn't go to school today, but he has his reasons. No matter what reasons he may have, if what he's doing is wrong, it's my duty as a parent to lead him back to the right path. I don't think what he intended on doing is wrong. I believe Yukun is well aware that skipping school is a bad thing to do. But even so, he decided to come here not just to change himself. It's one of those things school cannot teach you. And then she's going to be like, well, school teaches you everything and you need to have 100% attendance, else no one's going to hire you, you fucking unemployed little bitch. Oh, I don't know what that was, but you know. Think by yourself, then put it into action. Even if you fail, there's always something to be gained from that failure. The most important thing here is that Yukun has acted of his own accord. Why do I think Miyazawa is about to get a bitch slap? I love Miyazawa, and she doesn't deserve a bitch slap. However, this mum is a bitch, and she seems to have the ability the Pokemon taught level 18 would like to learn the move bitch slap ability. She seems to have that. I feel like that's coming. I don't think anyone who only knows how to obediently follow what others throw at them can become a decent person. Yes, Yukun has done something wrong. It's totally reasonable for you to get angry at him. But please, don't deny everything he has done to deny everything. That's the last thing she was doing. She was accusing him. It's not really denying, that's just being angry at him. Please. Miyazawa bows deeply. At a loss for words, the mother can only stand, watching the girl in front of her dazedly. I mean, you know, she's just trying to be a decent person, whereas you were all like, whoa, this person can't be good for my son. Basing him on first appearances. Anyway, please don't come near my son again. It sounds like no more than a parting shot to me. But that must have been all she could manage before taking you away. Miyazawa's eyes keep lingering on the boy's small back as it gets farther and farther away. I put my hand on her head. Tomoyo-san? You're amazing. I mean, I guess, like, you know, she justified herself and, like, tried to, you know, save Yu's hide there. It's just, you know, I'm not sure if amazing is the right word. It's just a nice thing to do, huh? I don't know anyone who could speak to someone's parent like that. No, I don't think that deserves a compliment. It's like I was just forcing my opinions on her. Well, you did pretty good forcing them, to be honest. But you did it because you thought that was the right thing to do, no? Yes. Then it's fine, isn't it? You said it yourself. Even if you fail, there's always something to be gained from that failure, right? Yes. Miyazawa must have regained some of her strength as she smiles and nods at me. Okay, cool. Well, even if it had no effect on the mother, I'm sure it's reached you. Yeah, that's fair enough. What you wanted to say, I think it reached him. That's all I could ask for. Ah, who the heck does that hag think she is? It's so annoying. Well, I'm sorry, did she steal your son? Did she steal your little brother or your child? Well, I mean, it was hers originally. Just like that money. She was blaming us for everything. That brat came here on his own, didn't he? She's completely ignoring her pathetic skills as a parent and acting all high and mighty. That brat is going to turn out just right. Yep, I can bet on that. Well, because he'll like jiggle some cash and then steal it from the person who's got the cash. Sigh. Ah! My sigh joins in with Miyazawa's dry laughter. Huh? What's with you two? There's really seriously nothing that can help this boy here. Yeah, well, what can you do? I wonder if we'll ever see you again. Probably not, but I suppose I'll kind of miss him. He didn't do much, but he seemed like a nice little impressionable boy. Miyazawa doesn't seem to notice me entering the room. She sits still in her chair, her eyes closed. She must have fallen asleep. But was she here all night or something? Why is she asleep? As I walk past her, she comes to and opens her eyes. Ah, Tomoyo-san, welcome. It's fine, just stay still. I can make my own drink. I'm sorry. She's unusually passive today. On any other day, she would make me sit down to wait for her coffee. Yeah, I noticed that too, actually. Do you want some too? Sorry, if you could. With pleasure. I make 2 cups, put them on the table, and sit down facing her. You look really tired. No, I just have something on my mind. Are you thinking about you? I wouldn't be surprised if you were. I mean, you did basically get that kid in trouble. Well, I guess it's natural to feel tired. Being suspected as a culprit... Well, I don't know if that would turn you tired, but okay. Being suspected as a culprit for turning a kid, especially a good kid like you, into a wannabe delinquent doesn't seem like a pleasant experience. Want me to try that spell on you? What, the one that summoned Satan or something? For all we know it, one of them could do that. Sorry? The one you taught me, injecting positive whatever, the super embarrassing spell. Yeah, it's really embarrassing to perform. She takes the spell book from her pocket and flips through the pages. If I need a spell right now, it would be this one. Found the one you want? Yes. Will you do exactly as I say? Come at me. I'll do whatever embarrassing thing you throw at me today. Then please just sit still. I'll come over there. She's not going to kiss us or anything, is she? I mean, I'm not like icky girls or anything, but I generally do feel like Sunahara deserves this girl more. If there's going to be a romantic thing. If there's not, I'm perfectly fine with that, but I just don't see these two mixing. Okay. Miyazawa stands up and walks to me, tracing her hand along the table. She then pulls out the chair next to me and sits down. Now what? Please push your chair outward a little. Like this? I do as she says. Yes. Excuse me. Huh? Miyazawa lowers her upper body. Is she going down to give me a blowjob? What? And sets her head. Okay. Is this the infamous lap pillow? What am I supposed to do next? Bewildered at the weight and warmth pressing on my thigh, I try to ask her with a calm voice. Please tell me a bedtime story. Okay, I guess she's being just a bit childish here. This seems innocent enough. With that said, she closes the book. Any story at all? Yes. Then I guess I'll go with that one story anyone would go for in a case like this. One day, an old man and his wife went on a trip to beat the hell out of the evil ogre. Such a powerful old couple. I tried to shorten it, and it just kind of turned out this way. Great, really, molto bene, as the Italians say. She giggles. Please continue the story. Okay. Along the way, a monkey, a dog, a pheasant, and Momotaro joined in their journey. Who the fuck is Momotaro? Dangopedia, save my soul. No. There we go. It's a well-known folktale in Japan about a young boy using kibi dangos to recruit a dog, a monkey, okay, so it's based on another story, is it? Okay. We're just combining them. This is going to be like Avengers Endgame, except with Japanese folklore. Okay. So Momotaro-san has become a sidekick now. I just remembered he exists, so I kind of added him in. Then let's hope he does his job. Totally. Please continue the story. Okay. Good story. Really good, dots there. I liked how it went from 7 to 3. And they all lived happily ever after. How wonderful, how wonderful. I looked down and noticed Miyazawa's fallen asleep. On your lap. Well, I hope she's nowhere near your erection you probably have right now. How do you even fall asleep to a story like that? The old man did all the work, and Momotaro's only job was to scream, "Now's the time, Grandpa." What a delinquent. You were chuckling the whole time. You know, maybe you can add sleep laughing to the special skills on your resume. Mrjacharles. What the hell's a Mrjacharles? Or is that it's a Japanese version of a resume? I'm still gonna search it because I want to know all this shit. I want to complete it. Right, I've already read honorifics, so yeah, go away. Mrjacharles. Equivalent of resumes and curriculum vitae in Japan. They are generally handwritten in standardized forms that can be... Oh, God. I don't know whether that sounds easier or harder than just printing off a document. Right, I don't need any of these, so I've already done those. Cool. Alright, so the Dangopedia is up to date. That's good. Yep, I update that. Cool. You hear me, Miyazawa? She doesn't show any sign of waking up, even after I called her name. So what am I supposed to do now? Well, you have to miss all your lessons because this girl wants to sleep on you. Not even with you, fucking on you. Oh, okay, shit, I need to actually make a decision. Sorry, I closed the guide I had because I didn't think I'd need it at all. Where is she? Okay, so it says, stay like that. I meant to keep her like that. Alright, let her sleep. Night! I guess I'm staying here as a pillow now. I wouldn't feel right pulling my lap away now. I decided to wait until she wakes up. Could be till night time. Could be for the next week or so. Well, that's probably unrealistic. She could be in a coma. You know, I mean, that's so traumatizing. So traumatizingly bad. Whoa! Okay, but seriously, what kind of spell is this? Is it really written in that book? The spell book is about to fall out from her hand. I raise my hand and slowly pull it out and start skimming through the pages. So this is a spell for rheumatism. This one's for rough skin. And this is for poor blood circulation. Wait, aren't they all the effects you get from hot springs? Must-have book for high school girls, huh? Sounds legit. I look through page after page, but in the end there's no mention of the spell she asked me to Oh, so she didn't make all of them up, she just made one of them up. That's interesting. I guess she wanted to make her own thing, that's fair. So I was tricked? You just wanted to sleep, didn't you? Wait, you thought this... Okay, fine, whatever. Even worse, you didn't have a pillow ready, so you decided to use my lap? It's never been used like this before, you know? Quite a taste for luxury you've got there. Yeah, using humans. Using a human sacrifice instead of a pillow. Yeah, the bee came in and stung you and you woke up. She replies to me with quiet, sleeping breaths. She must be really tired. Letting her guard down this much. Her small lips are moving slightly, but she herself shows no signs of waking up. Is she sleep-talking? It's even fainter than a whisper. Onisan. That's the only audible word I could pick up. I think that still means older sister, so I guess maybe that mixes in with the plot that you had. So she has a isn't it A-N... It's Anisan if it's... Okay, fine. So I don't know my fucking Japanese as well as I thought I did. Oh, good. So that's how it is. In short, Miyazawa has a brother she's close to, and I'm just his substitute. Nice. And I know it's an older brother, because a younger brother would be like Ototo or some shit. Well, it's not like I'd miss something like that, or mind something like that. Even with disappointment weighing on me, I decided to let her sleep, because, I made that decision earlier on. Okay, the sky outside is getting dark. I slightly shake Miyazawa's shoulder to wake her up, and then escort the half-asleep girl to the school gate. And that is where I'm going to end it, at the gate, because everything looks nice here, everything looks kind of different, and it's a good night to, end the episode, good night to end it all. Alright, well that's a bit dark, but if you want to play the game for yourself and see if you can figure out what Miyazawa's brother's like, see if he's a good guy, bad guy, needs something looking after or some shit, there'll be a link to the game in the description down below. Without further ado, leave a subscribe to next time. See ya!